Welcome to another brand new podcast by Mr. McDougall. And yes, there's only audio. You might hear some cars in the background and a nice picture because this is underground, baby. Well, today I actually wanted to talk about something else, but I decided to save it for another podcast because when I thought about what I wanted to talk about originally, another topic came to mind. So I was actually thinking, let me just start telling my story. You see, 2 weeks ago, I went to see the dentist. I knew that I had to have my tooth extracted, or to be precise, my molar, which is a back tooth. It was completely broken, and there was no way the dentist was able to fix it. Luckily, I know the dentist. He's actually a really, really good person. That's what I find most important in a dentist. It has to be someone whom you can trust. And this person I can trust because he's an introvert like me. But anyway, I had my tooth extracted, and at the beginning you notice that the pain is gone and it doesn't hurt so much when you eat. The thing is, just today I have this strange feeling in my left cheek, and it feels like something is missing, and I cannot get over the feeling that I'm missing something. So I kept thinking, oh, this is actually it resembles a feeling of loss. When you lose a person or lose something, anything in life, when you lose something, it's gone, like the tooth. And no matter how much you want it back, it's never going to come back. And you have to deal with it. You have to learn to accept it. And you can even compare it to a relationship. I mean, to be honest, I didn't take care of my tooth, and now it is gone. You can compare that to a relationship. For whoever might recognize it, you didn't give enough attention to that one person, and now he or she is gone. So in other words, you fucked up. You fucked up royally, and now it's gone forever. And no matter how much you want it back, it's not going to happen. Sure, you can find a replacement, like a tooth implant in my case, because I'm planning to get that one. The only question is, will it ever be the same? No, it's never going to be the same. Then again, it's better than nothing, right? You need something to fill that empty hole. Matter of speaking. So now I was actually thinking I should get a tooth implant because I can't eat like this. It's terrible. I really can't. I eat and I feel like I'm missing something. The food is different. It's kind of like the back tooth is now missing its friend who was beside him. Isn't that a funny philosophical thing to think about? It's like your tooth and the other tooth next to each other were neighbors, they were friends, and now one of them is gone. I know it sounds a little crazy. It's an interesting way to look at it. All your teeth are actually, they're all in a row. They're like brothers, sisters, friends, neighbors. And then one of them is gone. It's a strange feeling. So yeah, that's loss. And I know I'm dramatizing this, yet at the same time, metaphorically, it could be compared to losses in life in general. I mean, we all are going to lose people that we don't want to lose, but we have to be prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for losing my tooth, and I have to live with the consequences now. The thing is, I can sit down and I can complain and drown in self-pity, or I can do whatever I can to earn and to collect as much money as possible and look for a way to get a tooth implant. I guess the same thing applies to when you get dumped. I mean, yeah, of course, it fucking sucks, you know? I understand it sucks a lot, and you will sit down and you will cry. And there are times that you don't even want another person, which I can completely understand. The reason why is because you invested so much time in that person. You have a shared history together of movies, songs, moments, jokes, when you were laughing together. When it felt like magic, and now it's completely gone. So yeah, I do understand that. But you have to move on. You have to do something. You can't just sit down. And the one thing I found that helped me personally, what I've noticed is when you set one or several goals and you work towards those goals and you're productive, then you won't give your mind a chance to think about all the sad things that make you cry. That's the only solution I could give. The other solution is to do this, and the other solution is, of course, to just go out, meet new people. And I know it's going to take a long time because it changes you. You know, when you lose something, you're never going to be the same person like you were before. Something will change inside of you, but you have to learn how to cope with this. And you have to continue. You have to go on. You cannot give up. And I guess this is also one of the reasons why I'm doing these podcasts. It's to give you all a deeper level of thinking and seeing things from other perspectives, to learn something. It's not about agreeing or disagreeing. It's not. And whether you like or dislike this video, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even matter if you subscribe or not. What's important is that you at least get to view this video, listen to what I have to say. Take whatever you can and apply it to your daily life. And perhaps you can teach others by what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you my personal experience right here, right now, with my story, the dentist story, and my tooth. So that's what I'm giving to you. Well, anyway, I guess I almost kind of forgot that there's a link in the description. It's a good friend of mine. Ironically, he's collecting money for kids who want to go to a summer camp, but the parents cannot afford it. Feel free to click on the link, and if you can help him out, that would be awesome. If you could donate a little bit. As for me, I also put up a PayPal link to, for people to donate. As funny as it may sound, I'm actually trying to collect money to get tooth implants because I want to have teeth again, the missing teeth, so I can enjoy my food, so I can eat. And you could say it's self-centric, but in the end, aren't we all self-centric? We, as a human being, we all come first, and then come the others. You have to help yourself first before you can help others. And it makes sense. If you fall into the water, you have to swim and get out before you can help another person. Because only when you're safe, then you can look around to see if there's anyone else. It's human nature. We all save ourselves. We are selfish. And that's not a bad thing. We need to survive. It makes sense from a biological point of view. Anyway, I'm not drowning in self-pity, even if it seems like it. Just want to give you all a wake-up call that you have to be prepared for your losses. Take care of everything you have. Just everything is so precious. Don't ever take anything for granted. I did. And I suffered. And I'm still suffering. But fuck that. I'm just going to find new ways to compensate for that. And to live an even better life. You take everything with you, all the pain, all the sadness, and you use that to become a better person, to learn from that. Learn from your bad experiences so that you or someone else won't make the same mistake again. Well, anyway, this was my podcast. I really need to go, and let's see what tomorrow brings. So like, dislike, subscribe, view, share this video with someone else. Do whatever you want. As long as you get to see it. That's what really matters. So I hope you got a deeper level of thinking and perhaps understanding. For now, I'm signing out.